Hello and welcome back to Penguin Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful little favour. Could be perfect for a winter wedding or for your Christmassy themed table. So I've used one of our little treat boxes. This one is filled with Haribo sweets and hopefully you can see that. We've made some absolutely beautiful icicles and snowflakes. Such a simple little box but looks absolutely stunning. Please keep watching if you'd like to see how this is made. So you're going to need a scrap bit of Whisper White cardstock, and we're going to need 2 inks, and we're going to be using Tempting Turquoise and Soft Sky, and you're going to need 2 dabbers. So the first thing we're going to do is ink up this background, okay? So new dabbers, so get them nice and inked up, and just start working with the lightest colour, okay? We're just going to do this in sort of splodges all over the paper so that when we do die cutting, each one is slightly different, not just all one colour, okay? And then we're going to get our Tempting Turquoise. This is a darker colour, so just be careful with this one that we don't overpower it too much. And just work round. We'll go back over it, so don't worry if you get any bitches that look a little bit splotchy. We're going to go back over with the other colour and just blend them together to make sort of a wintry colour, and that is what we're after, wintry feel, okay? So just keep going backwards and forwards with each colour. Okay, I think that's enough for the Tempting Turquoise. And then just keep working away with that lighter colour, blending them together. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, we are doing some die cutting, this is what this is for, just the die cutting. So it doesn't matter if it isn't perfect. Okay. I think that's enough, so put your inks and your dabbers out the way. And then grab your dies, so these are the seasonal layer thinlits which coordinate with the colourful seasons stamps. So today we're going to be using the snowflakes. I think we're going to use all 3 sizes, but we'll see how we get on. So just peel those away. Okay. I'm just looking for my piercing tool, as I will be needing that, and I should have got that ready first, shouldn't I? But that would have been too sensible. We'll come back to that in a minute. So grab your big shot and the dies. So I've got 3 of them here from the seasonal layers thinlits. Okay, precision plate, a bit of cardstock, and then we're just going to put those through. Hopefully that's gone through, if not we will put it through again just to make sure. They are very delicate dies, so we just need to be careful with them. So just slowly pull them away. There we go, so there's 3. And I think we'll do another 3 just so we've got them ready, and then I'll show you how to do that bit. Okay, so again, a bit of cardstock. and just layer the 3 dies on. Just those few times, just to make sure it's gone through. Okay. Ooh, sorry, not the camera there. So just peel that away, and we'll get rid of the big sharp one. Okay. So we've now got some dies, and I've got my little brush here. And hopefully my little sponge pad. Where did I put that? I put it somewhere safe so I had it ready, and then I've had a bit of a tidy up since. Okay. So what you're going to do is put on your dies and just go over it, and it should push out these little ones, and if it doesn't, this is where you need your piercing tool. Which, as I've said, I've put somewhere safe, which just isn't an excellent. There it is. So any bits that don't come out, just push them through gently. Okay. So the ones that are attached, just do exactly the same and roll over them. Okay. So by doing that with the cardstock and putting in our own blending, we've got individual sort of little snowflakes rather than just solid coloured ones. Okay, so as you can see, this tool really works really well. When I first got it, I was a bit sceptical, thinking, how's a brush and a bit of foam going to work? But it really does help with these intricate dies. I use it a lot with the Eastern Palace collection. Some of those dies are really thin, and it just helps getting those last bits out. So just keep working. As I say, any that haven't come out, just poke them out, they will come. So keep working on them. It is a bit of a pain doing these, but they are definitely worth it. All the little ones with the little intricate details, definitely worth taking that little bit of extra effort on them, a little bit of extra care, as it just adds to the effect of your card or your gift box or whatever it is you're making. These little ones do make the difference. I don't think we're going to need this big one actually, so I'll leave that one for now and we'll come back if I need that one. Okay, so we've got our little box, which I've already got one made up, but I will show you what you do. So you get them in this little pack here, and they are the clear tiny treat boxes, and they're 2 inches by 2 inches, and they come flat packed with, I don't know if you can see that, wrinkly, and they've got a bit of a plastic around them to stop them from scratching, which is really great. So just pull that off and literally push it out, and as you would do with fold and burnish anything, just fold all of the creases, okay? Keep folding, and then you will be able to push in the last piece, and the bottom just pushes together. And I filled these with Haribo. There were more than this in there, but I got a bit peckish when making my videos. So the next thing you're going to need is a strip of designer series paper, and this is from the Year of Cheer, and this is a speciality paper as it's single-sided, but it's lovely and shimmering. Okay, so that's 1.5 inches wide, and it's just the length of the 12 by 12 at the moment, just until we knew exactly what we were doing. So the first thing to do is I want my bit that crosses over to be at the bottom, so somewhere in the middle, and then all I'm going to do is line it up and put a little crease in, okay? And I'm going to fold it over, line up my edges, and just do that gently. I do want to burnish it, but I'm always a bit nervous of burnishing it too much, and it's just too much of a point, and it's quite nice to have it quite subtle. Okay, so there's the first one on there. Ooh. And then fold it again, line it up, and just press down again. Fold it over and crease. Okay, 2 bits done, and then the top line up, fold over, and then just crease that in. Okay, so when we do this last side, when you crease it, just make sure you do fold it and it is aligned with the one on the other side. Okay. And then you're going to need your trimmer. Bit noisy, sorry. So as you know, we've gone all the way around this box and we need them to meet at the bottom. So we need to cut some of this off. So I'm just going to cut off enough to get a width of fast fuse in. So about there is where I need to go. Okay, so let's just check that. We can always cut more off. Yeah, that'd be perfect. So, grab your fast fuse and just put a line at the bottom. Okay, make your box up. And just make sure you line it up. Okay, like that. So there we go, we have a lovely sliding belly band. Now obviously we want to add our little Christmassy items. So I'm going to add these on this side of the thing. I'm actually going to put that on a different way, just so that it's at the front of the box. Okay, so all we need to do then is work out where we want to put these items and which ones we want to use. I'm going to put them on the side so that when it's facing you, you get that beautiful look. So I think we're going to have that one at the top, and I'm going to use my fine tip glue as this is a little bit fiddly. And I'm just going to put some along some of the centre lines. You possibly can't see this, but all I'm doing is going across the cardstock in the few centre points, just so we can get it to stick. Okay. So just press and hold. Make sure you put your lid back on your fine tip glue, as it does dry very quickly and you don't want to get that blocked. Okay, so that's that one on there. I haven't shown you these, but hopefully you can see the different colours of each of those there. So if I'm doing this blending, each colour is ever so slightly different. Okay, we're then going to put the next one in there. So again, work out which bits you want to put your glue on, and just put the glue on. It doesn't need too much, but just enough to hold it. Again, lid. Okay, and then we've got these two little ones, which I think I'm going to put both on. Just make sure when you do this you don't have anything sticking out at the bottom, as obviously it needs to be able to stand up correctly. Sticking out at the top is fine, and the sides, just not the bottom obviously. Okay, so just manoeuvre everything so it works for you. And I think we're going to put a couple of little gemstones on this, just to give it a bit more glitz. Okay. So I'm just putting 4 on here, 1 for each snowflake. You could go on and put one of the smaller ones on each of the little round bits on the large one. I think that would look absolutely beautiful. So there is our little gift box, and hopefully you can see the stunning little ad for a very Christmassy, beautiful for a Christmas table. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As usual, all details will be linked below, what products I've used and how to get to my blog. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked, and subscribe for more videos. Bye for now.